Good morning, world. This is Gracie Platt reporting from New York City. Today we have some exciting speakers in our office today, and one is from Pakistan and one is a local here in the United States.
Hi, I'm Newt. Gracie, thanks so much for having me here on your show.
Thanks, Newt. We're excited to have you on the show today. Now we have someone who's on the live video chat with us, and he's an expert in military role in Pakistan. Please welcome Matt. We have disguised his name for his own safety and also have disguised his face.
Hello, Gracie. I'm excited to be on your show today. Thank you for having me.
We're excited to have you here, Matt. Thanks for joining with us over the video. All right, Newt, what do you think is going to happen to Pakistan over the next decade?
Well, I do believe that we can see that Pakistan in the past has been a more authoritarian rule, and the military has obviously had a big part in that. But now we can see that Pakistan has an elected government, and I do believe that since the military has decided to stay out of the politics for now, that the democracy will continue to progress naturally.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Matt? What do you think?
Yes, it's true the military has decided to stay away from politics for now, but history has shown the military has often gone back on their promises and suspended the Constitution. Over half of Pakistan's history has been under military rule, on the first time being less than 10 years after the foundation of Pakistan.
All right, but hang on just 1 second, Matt. You have to take in consideration, if we look back in history, also we can see that thousands of people, these lawyers in specific, took to the streets in protest against the fact of what the military was doing. So we could always just see that, even though the military can take rule and can suspend the Constitution, we can see that there will always be good people going for what the democracy stands for here in Pakistan.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one, Newt. It's a great example of the lawyers taking the street. That was a perfect example of democracy. And that's what Pakistan needs.
Yes, but remember back in 1999 when Sharif tried to oust Musharraf, and Musharraf came back to Pakistan and had him arrested, had the Constitution suspended, and the military took over. When that happened, there wasn't a single protest. The people were almost seemed that they were happy that the military took over. And later, their Supreme Court ruled that that was perfectly legal.
All right, I do have to agree with you, Matt, that the military has stepped in when there has been a sign of corruption, and that has been actually better on the state itself. But we can also see that the government is now trying to enforce its policies and actually create an environment where it's better for Pakistan. I mean, just look at the tension that has always been in between India and Pakistan. Recently, Pakistan has been making efforts to ease that tension and actually work with India to fight the war on terrorism within both of their countries.
But Newt, wait a minute. Haven't Pakistan and India always been at war with each other ever since the partition that took place in 1947? Don't we know that the government, because of their lack of, cooperation with the rest of the country, we have, bad water, bad food resources, we've got bad health, we've also got a bad military rep going on in Pakistan. Would you agree with me, or?
Well, I do have to say that I do agree with you. Like in the past, we can see that the health and the education, all those things haven't been a real priority for Pakistan, unfortunately.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this, Matt?
I agree with you, Gracie. With my experience in Pakistan, I've seen the bad effects of India and Pakistan trying to work things out using military force, and things aren't looking pretty at the moment. But we can always hope for a better future in Pakistan, but it will take a group effort.
Thank you for that insight, Matt. I definitely agree that, what happened in the past could definitely reflect what happens in the future, and I'm very hopeful for Pakistan. So Newt, so you're saying that you believe that a democratic state could occur in Pakistan?
Well, as much as I'd like to be optimistic about the future of Pakistan and that it will continue as more of a moderate state, we can see because of the corruption in the political parties of Pakistan or in the government of Pakistan has hindered its progression. and that were the times when the military has taken rule. So as much as I'd like to say that it would stay a more moderate state or a more diplomatic state, I really can't say. I honestly believe that it will always be in the state of fluctuation between military rule or authoritarian state and a more moderate state.
Yes, I agree with you, Newt. While right now Pakistan is doing a great job working as a democratic state, if corruption ever sneaks back into the government, the military may see a need to take over again. And because of that, we can probably conclude that Pakistan will always fluctuate between military rule and democracy.
Well, there you have it, folks. We have come to a conclusion. As we can see, Pakistan is leaning more towards a moderate state, but we can also see how military rule can take over easily. Thank you for joining with us, and we hope to see you next time.